invited a bunch of dudes to join us for a chat about being a dad and how they feel about raising kids. Very few things in life, Tiffany, change us as much as becoming a parent. So this topic, of course, never gets old.
All right. Well, please welcome our panel of dads. All right, we're going to introduce them. We've got Vince Vitrano, today's TMJ4 news anchor. There he is.
He looks so serious at first.
He's got 3 kids.
All your questions.
There's twins who are a boy and a girl. They're 8 years old, and an older daughter who's 10.
Also joining us on the yellow couch today, we have Joe Chasco. He has 4 kids, ranging in age, get this, from 4 until 18, and another one on the way.
One on the way.
One on the way.
Joe,
On purpose, right? On purpose.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Fly forth.
On purpose.
And say hello to Tony Shields. He's a dad of 2 girls, one a young adult, and his youngest, who just turned 18 this week. So happy birthday to Sophie, right?
Happy birthday to Sophie.
Happy
Yes.
birthday, Sophie. Nice.
Yeah.
So you have 4 kids and another one on the way.
4 and 1 on the way.
Yeah, 18 to 4.
Yeah.
What's the reason to have more children for you?
You know, I think that's a good question. I think my wife and I are just both very committed to having children. We both dedicate all of our time and resources to that. It's just, that's what we've wanted since we've been married, is as many kids as we can have.
Oh,
That's cute.
a lot of girls there.
A lot of girls. We hope this next one, I hope this next one is a boy.
Yeah, I
Just to spread it out
I
a
have
little
often
bit.
said if I was guaranteed I'd have another son,
Yeah.
I would have more children.
I like my girls.
Yeah.
I do. It's just I know them now, so let's have another boy.
So let's.
I don't know. Your odds are not looking good there.
No, I
Yeah.
You know, maybe not in your favor. Let's talk about something unexpected that you guys have learned or liked about being a father that maybe when you were a single guy or before you had kids, you didn't quite expect would happen to you.
So when I was a single guy, I was raised with 3 brothers.
Okay.
So no girls in our house. So when I was a single guy, I wanted to have a son, sports, follow, crack him in the head if I needed to, parent with an iron fist, and then having 2 girls really changed my outlook on how to raise
beautiful they are.
children.
Your girls are beautiful.
Yeah, they clean up really well.
Yeah,
They do.
They are
Beautiful.
awesome. They are awesome. And so the whole notion of your girls, so I thought I'd be relegated to ballet class and things that I had no knowledge about. The biggest surprise with my kids are that they are excellent athletes. That
Yeah.
they are, my oldest daughter played in college. My youngest daughter plays at a pretty high level in volleyball. And so didn't miss a beat as it related to being a dad, a sports dad, and having kids that were committed to playing sports.
That's
I
cool.
love it.
Yeah.
What about you, V-Bone? What do you like about being a dad, or what's something unexpected?
Unexpected is that I liked any aspect of this.
Really? You didn't think you'd like being a parent?
I was dragged kicking and screaming, to be honest. And, you know, I love them all now. I'm glad they're here. Don't want to give them back. But, you know, I had focused so much on the challenge that it was going to be.
Yeah.
And I think I was right on every part of that. But I had not focused really on the opportunities for joy and experiencing that through them. And so, you know, the fact that I am able to enjoy those moments as much as I have been, I have to honestly say was a pleasant surprise.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's
That
a
is
cute
cute.
thing to say.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I totally get it. And is there, I always wonder in your household, is there any one saying, would your kids say, my dad says this all the time?
Wash your hands.
Yeah.
Wash your hands. Did you wash your hands? Did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
But why didn't they? The one's 10. I've been saying it every time. Did you wash your hands? Oh.
No, I forgot.
You should know by now,
Or
right?
yeah, and then they haven't. What about you guys? Is there something you say all the time?
I was trying to think about that, and now my kids, I forgot to text them to ask them what is it that I always say. I feel like I have a myriad of different colorful comments that I make, different swear words that I'll incorporate into conversations. But something that I say regularly, no, I don't know if I have one of those things.
No.
Yeah.
I too like to keep it light, original, and fresh every day. I don't think I say anything that is the same. Although I asked my children this as well, and dad jokes. They all looked at me and said dad jokes. They never
What does that mean?
stopped.
Like just like
Yeah,
puns or?
Like, I'm tired. Oh, hi, tired. I'm dad. That.
Oh no!
And you can't help it.
that's so
You can't help it. They set you up and you hit it off the tee. You can't help it.
So bad. Do you find yourself being like your own father? You know, now that you're all kind of well into your role, are you finding yourself feeling or saying things that your dad said to you?
I don't think so, and I
Because you're
really
keeping it light and fresh.
exactly. But I think the way that dads especially parent their kids now versus when our fathers were our age is so much different.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I think that you almost have to make a conscious effort to, you know, do things differently. So
Did your dad say I love you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because I think a lot of people we've had on the show recently, their fathers didn't. And
I'm shocked how many men have said their fathers never said I love you.
My dad was a police officer in Chicago, and again, he raised 3 boys. And so, I mean, it was a very different way of parenting. He did say he loved us, but he usually said it after he disciplined us to just reinforce the fact that what just went down, but I do love you, so you remember that. But there was, you know, so the way I parent versus the way my dad parent, it's just a different time and place. It's a different context. It's a different place in life right now.
Do you feel like that too?
Well, my dad saying that I always attached to him was, "You guys get my butt tired." Except he didn't say butt, right? It was make that, you know?
Yeah.
And I found myself almost saying that, and my butt is tired.
Yeah.
It is actually tired. No, like, I understand. No, it is tired. Right. So.
Yeah, because kids wear you out. I think
do,
sometimes
they
as
wear you
parent,
out.
I'm surprised sometimes at the things I'll do or say. And what I think is, you drove me to this point, kind of like. Generally speaking, I know you have only daughters. Do you find yourself connecting more with your son or your daughters?
I think we connect in different ways. Like, you know, my son and I will nerd out on the same stuff. He likes to watch documentaries and science shows and, you know, things like that. So that's where we connect. So we'll do more stuff together that way. But I find different personal connections with the girls in ways that they're like me, that we share likes. My youngest there on the left, Olivia, she's the true comedian. She has the best timing of any of the 3 of them.
So she's
Can
more like
invent
your
jokes.
wife.
Right. And then Ella, my oldest, is, you know, a bit of a drama queen, but we connect on that level too, because I have that in me. I know it's there. So, you know, we just find different ways to connect.
Yeah. How about you?
You know,
You've got 4 girls, right?
Yeah, and I would say, you know, similarly, I think it's different. I think girls love their dads more but need their moms more, and I think boys need their dads more but love their moms more. So I understand.
That's interesting.
Well, I understand my son better. I understand when his sister walks by him why he wants to trip her. I get that. I don't get when I rush my daughter in the morning why she sits down and starts crying. I don't get that. I don't understand why that happens.
And I'm sorry, you have 3
It
girls.
still happens.
1 boy. Yeah.
It happens for the rest of their lives.
I know. I don't understand.
Yeah, yeah. I think with girls, the thing I always say is it's complicated. It's more complicated than like I said today to my kids. When my son says I'm hungry, he doesn't mean something else, and I'm supposed to guess what he's feeling. It just means he's hungry.
Right.
You know?
Well, it's complicated in the sense that for me with girls, and it could be the same way with boys, as a dad, your mom is full-time help. She's the chief operating officer of the family, and dad is, you know, he's a nice resource. And I remember a time when my youngest daughter, my wife was out of town on business, and my youngest daughter looks at me and goes, "Hey, Dad, how come when dads take care of their kids, it's like babysitting? You got a list here that you're supposed to do. There are things that you can't do. You're messing up all along the way." And this is when she was 6 years old. And a couple of weeks ago, I had her. She was sick, and a friend of ours said to me, "Boy, she really needed her mom because you were really all over the place when you were taking care of her." So I've come to realize that I'm a resource, but I'm not the go-to person as a dad. I have a larger role within the. I'm 30,000 feet above as a father.
I like that you get that.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
What's something that you guys let your kids do that your parents didn't let you do?
You know, I thought about that question as well. I think it's a sign of the times, but technology. I don't.
Yes.
I mean, they're into so much more technology now, and it actually kind of drives me nuts when I hear people say, like, well, you know, they're not outside anymore and they're on their devices all the time. And if we had magic little boxes when we were a kid that could tell us anything we wanted to at any time, we would have been on it all the time as well.
You didn't play on your Apple IIe?
I did not.
I don't even know what that is.
It took 20 minutes to load, so you couldn't.
Yeah. What was the game? Conan. Remember the game Conan on the Apple
or
IIe?
Nintendo or whatever it was.
Atari, I go way
Atari,
back.
yes, yes.
So.
Vince, is there anything that you let your kids do that your parents didn't let you do?
And this isn't even my choice, but we used to never stop at the gift shop. Okay, after
Yeah.
wherever you were, you know, and so now that's my wife's thing. So, you know, if you're at Disney and you're on the way out of the ride, whatever, then they're like picking up stuff. I'm like, we're not, no, let's go, everybody out. She's like, they can get something.
Yeah.
We didn't ever get anything. We were here.
Yeah, the same with the grocery store. My mom just always said no anytime we were somewhere. We didn't just buy a candy bar or gum or something. And I find myself doing that. Yeah, how about you?
Sleep. We were big into, when we were younger, we had to get up and do stuff. And we let our kids sleep. If they need to sleep in, we recognize that sometimes they're overscheduled, sometimes they were busy with sports and other things, so we'll just let them sleep in. My wife's a big time believer in letting kids sleep.
That's nice. Just to kind of sum this up, what makes you most proud to be a dad?
You know, I would say that, you know, as much as you love seeing, you know, your son hit the game-winning home run and all of those kind of things and A's on tests, I think when you watch your kids from afar and notice them doing something truly kind, that is the most proud moment you could have.
I 100% agree with that.
They work. I'm proud of how hard my children work, how accomplished they are, how much they believe in education, and how resilient they are, how they come back from things that may bring people down. And it gives me a sense that as they get older, they're going to have a good life because of those skills that they've brought to themselves.
Love
You know,
that.
I think piggybacking off of both of those things, watching them figure out how the world works and then put that to use, hopefully in some way for good, like Joe was saying. But watching them sort of figure things out and saying, you know what, this is going to be okay. They're going to turn out all right. They'll contribute something here.
That's so cool.
You guys are adorable.
You guys are
Thanks for being here.
adorable. Thank you so much. That is so cute. I love it.
You guys were great.
Glad you were here.
So cute.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you all so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah, we love our dad panel today.